Well guys, the views at these park-ups seem to be getting better and better.
We cannot believe where we have woken up this morning. We arrived last night. This morning we have opened the curtains to this insane view. We're Ben and Emily and we live full-time in this, our self-converted old ambulance Ronnie. He's a good lad, he's taken us all over the UK and Europe, and now he's taking us to the Scottish Highlands. So we actually arrived here last night, but parked further up the road. We thought it was an absolutely incredible park up until another storm came. It was insanely windy and rainy, so we actually moved down here, and as we arrived, we saw the castle lit up. Oh my goodness, what a cool park up this is. Yeah. So special.
Yeah, we didn't expect the castle to be lit like that, and it was just so atmospheric and magical to see it.
We knew that the castle was here, obviously, but we did not expect it to be this close to the road, so what a real treat.
So the castle is called Eilean Donan, and it sits in between 3 lochs, and it's a pretty iconic castle. It's been in several films, including Highlander, and it's been in a James Bond film, The World Is Not Enough.
So since last time we saw you, which was in Fort William, we headed north and we've headed west, and we are pretty close to the Isle of Skye now. That is where this castle is situated. We will be visiting the Isle of Skye very soon, which we're so excited about. As you know, we failed on the shower front. When we were staying at Morrison's car park, both showers were closed. We ended up having to go to a campsite. And the only one in the area that seemed to be open, really, was one in Glen Nevis, right next to Ben Nevis. And oh my goodness, it was amazing.
It was.
We parked at the foot of Ben Nevis, or the surrounding mountains, and we actually ended up walking halfway up it, kind of accidentally. We didn't really know that that's what we were doing. We saw that there was a loch, like, kind of near where we were parked up, and so we just walked and walked and walked, and it was incredibly steep. And then afterwards, when we got back, we saw that actually we had walked nearly halfway up Ben Nevis, or at least on the Ben Nevis route. I don't know if that mountain actually, it isn't Ben Nevis, is it? It was like up the side of another one.
Yeah, it's like connected to it.
Yeah, so that was amazing. The loch was very, very misty, but it was so beautiful. It was like an alien landscape.
Yeah, you couldn't really see where the water ended and the mist and the sky began.
It was all crazy.
It was all really, really mysterious.
But very glad we have full waterproofs now, guys, because it was soaking up there. And quite chilly, but it was such a beautiful walk. And
wasn't
it? we just had a few walks around that area, and had many showers. Took advantage of the campsite showers.
Yeah, charged all our gear.
Yeah.
Charged everything we could.
Now we have bought loads of wood for the wood burner. We have a full tank of water. We've got loads of power. We are all set. But one thing we've noticed is there's a few of these signs around that say, "This is not a toilet," or something like that. Like, do not use this area as your toilet.
Yeah.
And when there's a sign, it usually means that something's happened multiple times for them to warrant putting that sign up. So it's a bit sad. It's a bit of a shame that people are using these beautiful spots as a toilet.
Who was it?
Who was it, guys? Tell us.
Who was
Tell us
the
in the
one?
comments.
Who's the one responsible for that sign going up?
Stop pooing at these places. And
Time to own up.
If you really need to go deep, go far, and dig a hole and take your toilet paper with you, because it is disgusting. And it's really sad, and it is such a shame, because these spots are so unbelievably beautiful. Like this place we were going to stay last night until all of the winds and rains came. It was just, it's incredible.
It was just so beautiful. You walked out onto the peak of a hill that let you see all the way into the distance, just to see, the mountains on the horizon. I even sat and played a song with the view. It was just too perfect to not do that.
And if you didn't know, he does have his own channel where he plays all his music.
But whilst I was there, I had to bob down a few times to practice my song out the wind. And I noticed somebody watching me in the distance, and I thought, when you can tell someone's eyes on you, and I just thought,
he thought you were having a poo.
He probably thinks I'm having a poo. And lo and behold, a few minutes later, he appeared, a lovely Scottish fella, super friendly. And as soon as he saw me with a guitar and the camera and not having a poo, he was quite relieved. I imagine. I mean, we didn't talk directly about that was his suspicion.
I think it was clear that that's what he thought you were doing because...
Yeah, because I did bob up and down a few times, like I was messing around doing something and he couldn't figure it out.
But he ended up being the local resident who lives right next to that park up, and he was really lovely, and he was really happy that we were staying there, and really nice guy.
Yeah, he was.
Okay, the pavement seems to have disappeared.
Yes, so...
we're going this way, it's fine.
Yeah.
Don't know what's happened to that guy on that sign there. It's good, isn't it? That is magical. Wow. That's outrageous. That is like something out of some sort of fairy tale story, isn't it? Wow, the bridge.
I love it, yeah. It is mystical. I really want to watch Highlander now to see which bit it's in. Check out the light bulb lighting this thing up. Massive. Why? Why?
I don't know why this amuses me so much, guys, but there's Ronnie. And there's the castle. What a park up.
The island has been inhabited since the 6th century, and the first fortification was built in the 13th century. It was destroyed by Royal Navy ships in a Jacobite uprising in 1719, which took 3 days of bombardment, partly due to the walls being 14 feet thick in places. It was restored to its former glory 200 years later, being finished in 1932, although by this point it had already been rebuilt at least 3 times.
So we are now going to head off and head further north to a place called Plockton, which is on the coast, and it is where a scene from one of my favourite films was filmed, which is the Wicker Man. So yeah, I'm really, really excited to see this. It's only one scene, I think, might have been filmed there, but I'm really excited. Okay, we've actually just walked around the other side of the castle to the car park, and this view, it's even better, I think. Anyway, if you're wondering why we're not going in the castle, you can't film in there, and we are on our way to this other place. So we're not going to go in today, but I imagine it's amazing. We'll have a look online and see what it's like. But yeah, this is just, look at this. And now it is time for soup, cheese on toast and tea.
Yes, it is.
Or in Benny's case, he's having hot chocolate.
Well, actually, it isn't hot chocolate. It isn't just any old hot chocolate. It's something that I've been enjoying the past few months, and it's called cacao. You've probably heard of that. It's like the raw form of chocolate. And what I've been doing is buying it in bags, not powdered. It's like the raw lumps of it. Get it into little blocks and melt it in milk, and it makes the best melted chocolate cacao drink you will ever taste in your life. And it turns out it's a superfood. I sweeten it a little bit. It's got loads of magnesium and minerals and loads of really great stuff in it. Yeah, it's the best. It's so nice.
Double stirring.
two very different flavours.
So we had quite a few comments about us taking the perspex out of these windows and saying that we're going to obviously lose our thermal value and we're going to regret it, and that we should have just adapted the blinds and all that. Well, the thing was, the perspex was broken, and yeah, we could replace it. In theory, we could get some more perspex and replace it, but we have not got the time for that at the moment. Maybe one day we will do that. But the main reason we wanted to take it out was because it was so scratched and damaged, and it was just completely spoiling the view, guys. And to be honest, I'd much rather have a good view and then just use the window vac. We haven't noticed it being any colder in here or anything. And to be honest, often when we have the wood burner on, we end up having to have both skylights open and the door slightly open because it gets tropical in here. It was 29 degrees in here last night. Which is just far too hot. It is really hard to regulate that wood burner. It was very much on last night. And right now, I am so glad because this view is just outstanding. So, yeah. But also, Benny had the genius idea of repurposing the perspex. I don't know if you can see. He's put it there. So he's actually used a bit of sticky back Velcro to like Velcro it onto the carpet on the other side. And if you push it, you can like move it. It just means that it keeps a bit of the condensation out of the cab, which is really good. Oh my goodness, that looks so good.
Yeah, it just thickens right up. That's outrageous. Alright, I'm just checking the map for our route. The funny thing is that we've realised is there's only about 4 roads in any one place, so it's pretty hard to go wrong around here. And I'm currently doing all the driving because Emily trapped her hand in the door of the van, the sliding door, but she hasn't broken anything, thankfully.
So this is where we are. And this is where we're going. That's like the Skye Bridge and the Isle of Skye. Thank you, Benny, for doing all of the driving. But we have a big bar of chocolate to power Benny through. Really feels like we're on the tops up here. It's for the first time in ages. There's nothing like towering above us. Benny, don't go off the edge there. Oh my God, that was close. Oh, oh my God. It's tight, guys, it's tight. So in some places, this, like the edge of the road, like right next to the tarmac, is like a foot just straight off the edge. These roads definitely keep you on your toes, but there are loads and loads of passing places. They're like every, probably like 20 metres, so it is actually fine. And what I'm loving about the Highlands is it seems quite different. Every place you go to, the landscape does change, even though it's all sort of mountainous and lochs, and it's really interesting how different it can feel just driving like half an hour up the road. Oh guys, this is absolutely beautiful. The sign as you're driving in said that it's the jewel of the Highlands, and yeah, I can see why. I'm gonna go check out the parking situation, see if we need to pay. Camper vans 8 AM till 10 PM. Okay, that's okay. We'll make the most of the last couple of hours of daylight and have a look around. Oh, it's freezing though. A seal? No, that's a boy. Yeah, it is cold. We need to wrap up to go outside because it's really dropped.
Did it say what happens if you stay here after 10?
I don't know, I didn't read it.
If you don't leave by 10, you'll be chased out of town by a flock of people wearing animal masks that will proceed to put you into a large wooden chamber and burn you.
Corn rigs and barley rigs and corn rigs are bonny. I've got the entire theme tune of the whole film of Wicker Man stuck in my head.
A wonderful rendition.
Thanks.
Imagine if it
That's the only time you're ever going to hear me singing, guys.
Imagine if it got to 10 to 10 and that guy from the Wicker Man was just stood there with a torch up to his face like, it's nearly time. I'd be like,
that?
Get up!
No, we don't want to be put in a Wicker Man and set on fire. That would be horrific.
Well, if you haven't seen the old Wicker Man from the 70s,
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, you need to go and you need to watch it, guys. It's such a good film. It's an absolute classic.
Yeah.
It's got the best soundtrack, all like psychedelic folk songs.
You know what song to play at the karaoke if you want Emily to sing anyway.
Corn rigs and barley rigs and corn rigs are bonny. I can't remember the next bit.
There's the bit where that topless woman's is just slapping
Slapping
the
the
wall,
wall.
isn't she? That's always memorable.
If that doesn't make you want to watch that film, guys, I don't know what will. Right, okay, let's go. Okay, I am going double jumper, guys. It's really dropped.
Yeah, it's brisk.
It's been like 10 degrees, which is super mild, but it feels flipping cold.
It's feeling bold.
Oh.
Placing myself on the hillside, planting myself like a tree. Liberty cups that are popping, I hope that they grow near me.
So you'll remember the seaplane, the land's just there. Right? This bay, whole place is full of boats in the summertime.
Is it?
It's just mobbed. It's a very, there's a couple of oysters.
Oh,
Look at that. They come here at this time of year regularly and they'll sit. Oh, in fact, there's 3 of them. Must be. Oh no, there we go. Oh, it's stunning, and if you get a nice sunset, it's just really
what a
beautiful.
place to live.
So,
Crikey.
so the plane lands there, and he then shouts from the seaplane, and there's 4 or 5 characters. 4 of them are local. One's a film guy. And then they shout to him. He used to serve pints to Edward Woodward in the pub when he was here 52 years ago, believe it or not.
Wow.
So it was just a little, see that front bit sticks out?
Yeah.
That wasn't there at the time, it was just a little porch that was on it. But a lot of it's filmed down in Wigton, you know,
Yeah.
so,
And that's Dumfriesshire.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the view.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for showing us. That's awesome.
Well, that was so lovely. A fellow we got talking to knew about the Wicker Man. He's lived here his whole life. He actually said he served pints to some of the actors while they were filming here 50 years ago. And he's shown us where the shots were. So that's the row of houses that you see in the beginning of the film. And he landed the seaplane just here. Yeah, wow, what an insight, and what a generous fellow for talking to us about it. Just, it's really special. And the thatched cottage happens to be a little holiday home that you can come and stay at. And the thatch on top is heather. It's heather thatch, which is very unusual.
The swamp is story must end. The steadying roots are returning, so I can do.
So our new pal that we just made then said that there's another TV series that was made here called Hamish Macbeth, and his house was actually the police station in it. This place is so
Robert Carlyle.
That's it. You're good.
Robert Carlyle.
But that was so cool to hear all that information from him about the film and the filming here. And yeah, it's funny that he was serving pints to them. Ronnie.
Hello.
That one was for sale. Oh, I think I'd actually quite like to live here.
The effort to be right in my mind, making the effort to be in physical, making the effort to be right in my mind, making the effort to be in physical.
Just another mind-blowing place, guys.
I think it's something about it actually reminds me of Portmeirion. I think it's the coloured houses and the palm trees. There's something quietly surreal about it. I can see why they wanted to film here.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's really got a vibe.
It's got an atmosphere, yeah.
That shot across that little harboury bit then, that wrecked boat.
It was like a painting.
Yeah, never seen anything like it.
The mountain backdrop, the seaweedy mossy ground and the ruined ship, and then the little stone cottage there.
I love it, I love it.
Yeah, there seems to be a lot of palm trees. What is it with that? I like it though. It adds to that, the surrealness of it. It's the juxtaposition of being in a cold, slightly desolate place, but having the tropical palm tree that you associate with a lot of heat and sand. I love that contrast.
Absolutely, definitely recommend coming to Plockton. It's really, really special place. So, so worth the visit. Just another outstanding place in the Highlands. You're right there.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Have you found it on Google Maps?
Okay, beach car park, 5-minute drive. So we go up the road we came in on, straight over the roundabout. Looks pretty straightforward. What a day.
You're gonna say goodbye to the seal, Benny?
Bye, seal. Thanks for protecting the boats.
This is good.
Here we are. It's like a beach car park, basically, to walk down on the beach.
There's a beach?
Yeah, it's a beach car park.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Let's go to the beach. It's sunset.
Yeah. Parasols, lollipops.
Ice creams, flip-flops, bikinis.
Yeah. Yeah! Word.
This looks amazing. Oh my. Oh wow. I think it's quite a long way to the beach. But this is a great park up for the night. Look at this.
Just around the corner, wait against the water, sacred sailors' ruins, living on the island of
Complete with lovely little cows. Unfortunately not Highland cows, but still yet to see some Highland cows. I think we saw one so far. I think it's quite far to the beach, Benny. It looks miles.
Absolutely fine.
Maybe we'll have a look in the morning, but I'm really cold and hungry, and I think it's time to light the fire and get cosy and eat.
That's so fine by me. I'm trying to warm up currently.
I'm enjoying autumn in the Highlands. It's really cool. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Have you just fallen asleep?
No.
Come on.
Come on, Mark.
Let's get in the back. You didn't sleep very well last night, did you?
No.
A lot of rain.
Nacho night.
Again?
Yeah.
Nacho night again?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. We do have nachos, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay guys, don't judge us. We don't normally eat nacho night. We don't normally eat nachos this often. In fact, I don't even remember the last time we had this. It's probably about 4 years ago, and we've had it already twice within a week. But tonight, it may be thrice. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's because in a recent video, it might have been last week's video, we had nacho night twice. It's just great. It's kind of healthy because you've got like loads of beans and tomatoes and avocado and stuff like that. It's just because you're having crisps for dinner. They're corn, but still, it still sits a little bit weirdly with me having crisps for dinner.
Not with me.
No, I know it doesn't sit badly with you. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Come on, Benny, come and look at the view.
I've had so many views today.
You need more.
My brain's gonna pop.
Time to get cozy. Okay, I'm just gonna do quite a simple chilli. I'm just gonna chuck a load of onion, garlic, lentils, tomato, and chili beans, red kidney beans. Maybe I'll add a bit of courgette as well. Maybe that's becoming not simple, but just cook that down for a bit. It's actually only 4:30, but it's really dark. Nice simple chili. Crack it on some nachos. I think I'm gonna make some homemade guacamole because there are 2 avocados that really need using. So I'm gonna use that as our excuse for why we're having nacho night again. It's because the avocados need using, okay? Everything okay?
I'm a bit windswept and worn out now.
You look very flat. Has anyone else tried these yet? I say yet, I feel like they've been around for a while, but... This looks like pure chaos. There's like earphones hanging off, there's my pyjamas, there's just stuff everywhere.
Let's go.
Corn rigs and barley rigs and corn rigs are gone.
I never watched the end bit. It's so horrible. I know that's what the whole film's about.
That's part of it.
I know.
That was terrifying.
Guys, I feel like we need to do a disclaimer here. It's a pretty full-on film.
I suppose it's supposed to be a horror film, kind of, isn't it?
Yeah.
In a way.
I've watched it probably about 30 times.
It's like folk horror.
Yeah. Yeah, I must have watched it about 30 times, but I never watched the end. That's probably the second time I've watched the ending. It's really horrible.
I'd say it's really weird, but compared to the kind of films you get now, it's pretty tame.
Yeah. Yeah, there's quite a lot of nudity. It is out there. But it is brilliant and the soundtrack is awesome. Yeah. Basically, watch it at your own risk. It's not for the faint-hearted. Oh my god, I wish I hadn't watched the last bit. Anyway, now we're off to bed. This park up seems really good though. It's really quiet. And we've got 2 other vans with us, which is nice. So yeah, I think we're gonna either watch something really nice now or read, and we will see you in the morning. Night, guys.
Good night. Good morning, everyone. Well, we had a fine sleep last night. Also, very happy to report that no masked folk appeared from behind these bushes to observe us as the night went on in Wicker Man style. Yeah, we enjoyed watching that film, but it is very strange. I think it's stranger than we recalled. So I think Emily's gonna go have a look down at the beach. I'm gonna play some guitar and stay cozy in the van, I think. Finish writing some songs of mine, and then we're gonna head off up to Applecross and take a pretty wild route to get there, which is gonna be exciting. Also wanted to mention about those interesting toilet signs. We were just reflecting on what a shame it is that they have had to put those up. We're wondering if it is people in vans or people in cars actually, just because even in a basic van you usually have a toilet. When we had our little yellow van we had a small box toilet, and it's just something that people in vans have. But yeah, it's just a shame that they've had to do that because it's really gross, isn't it?
Good morning, folks. I'm going to brave it. I'm going to go down to the beach and see what it's like. Benny's not feeling
I trust
like
your
he
reports on this one.
wants to go out into this freezing wind, which I totally understand. But I'm going to go and have a look. I think it's about a 10-minute walk.
I'm gonna hold the fort.
You hold the fort. Oh, yeah, that is an icy breeze. See you in a minute. It is an awesome spot. Such a good park up. Had a couple of other vans with us last night. There's a little donations pot and they have bins as well, which is awesome. So, footpath to the shore. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. And I think across the loch, you can actually see the Isle of Skye. I'm not sure which bits are which, because there's other little islandy bits and stuff in the way, but oh, it's so pretty. I think it's called Coral Cove or Coral Beach. So I'm guessing we might find some coral. So peaceful. And I can see that there's hundreds, well, millions of pieces of coral. So obviously there is a lot of sand, but I can see why it is called Coral Beach. How cool is that? I know it's like November and out of season, but it just feels crazy just to have somewhere like this completely to yourself. There is not one person around and it's just absolutely magical. It's a proper little hidden gem. It's just freezing. And check out these funny little grassy nodules. What is that about on the beach? I love that. It is just fully made out of coral. Millions of pieces of coral. Can anyone explain to me where this coral, obviously the corals come from the water, but why there is so much in a place like this? Yeah, it's crazy. Okay, well I'm going to head back to the van now. We need to head to our next destination, which I am so excited about. I'm quite nervous, but you will see that in next week's episode. I think I'm just really surprised that we've been able to find so many amazing park ups that have got really outstanding views, that don't have restrictions. It's really, really surprised me. It's so different to anywhere we've been before. But as we've gone deeper and deeper into the Highlands, it is becoming very easy to find amazing park ups. There's water taps, some places. There are little laundrettes. To be honest, it's the park ups that are they're just so beautiful. Okay, I'm at the top of that slope, so now I can breathe again. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this week's video. Give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell, and then you'll get notified whenever we put out a new video, which is most Saturdays. Thanks so much, and we will see you next time for something quite outstanding, slightly nerve-wracking, but hopefully totally awesome. See you next week, guys. It's just coming up behind the van to get a shot, and I nearly stood in a human poo. It's definitely human. There's toilet paper. Why? Why?